Okay, it's Hyper Game Dev time. We made it. We here. We got there. Oh yeah. Hope everybody's doing good. How we doing on time? Let me see how we doing on time. Minus 9 minutes. I'm only 9 minutes late. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hyper Game Dev. My name is Lyz, and I just really love learning how to develop games and seeing what your process is like too. I know I got a bar on my face. Let me see exactly how we are doing on time. Running only a little bit late here. Let me see if I can. Let me just make everything. We're just gonna focus on this. Let's all just focus on the time. We're just looking at the time. We're not listening to music. All we're thinking about is the time. The time is what matters. 59 minutes. Oh, it's the latest I've ever been in my life. Look at that music back. All right, we chilling again. Okay, a little bit late. We got to get going. I would say the topic is like lateness. You know what I'm saying? We don't got a lot of time. Lateness is the topic. That's our topic. I'm updating it right now on itch.io. There's no time to spare. There's no time to spare. Here we go. You know what happened to me today, guys? And I want to tell you. What happened to me yesterday was my phone. I have a Google Pixel and it just stopped working. It decided to stop working. I can still use it a little bit, but not really. So I was trying to get it repaired. It just was chaos, but I'm late, but I'm here. It doesn't matter. Here are the rules to our game jam, which, by the way, the purpose of the game jam is just to get game dev gears in our brain turning. It is not about competition, no competitiveness. We don't mess with that. There's the brain dev gears turning. Here are the rules, y'all. Number one, just try to make your entry a game. And what a game is, that's entirely up to you. Kick bash it or make all the assets on the spot. It can be tabletop, it can be in Unity, Unreal, whatever. Doesn't matter how you make it. If it's a game to you, it's a game to me. The other rule is to use the topic, and the topic in this case, keeping it really real, it's lateness. Look, that's just the way it has to be. It's lateness. That's the topic. Let me put that in the chat as well so you all know. The idea is just to be inspired by the topic. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? It can mean so many different things. It could mean maybe you can't be late. Maybe it's timing related. Maybe you just named it lateness with the number 8 and it's an infinity symbol and it's a racetrack. It's just about being inspired by it. That's all. That's what you're doing with the topic. You're taking the inspiration. All right, rule number 3, get everything done in 1 hour. That is to say, most of your game should be made in 1 hour. This isn't super strict. The idea is just to help give you this framework to be under pressure for a short amount of time. So yeah, 1 hour, and if you need to fix bugs or whatever, that's okay. I'm always down to check out late entries after the live stream. I will do that at the beginning of next week's stream. There are links in the chat for Discord, Itch. If you want to share it with me on Dreams, I'm going to be using Dreams today. I love Dreams. Share it with Lyzurly, Lyzurly, and then I will get it just like that. So that's it. That's pretty much all you need to know. Make sure to take care of your mind. Be easy on yourself, and I'll be easy on myself too. It's all about having fun. I have a feeling we're not going to get a lot of entries today because of my my lateness, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Well, I'll do my best. That's what's most important for me. I mean, it's important that you guys can participate as well. But if nothing else, let me see if I can at least do my best. Now, on Itch, you don't have a lot of time, but I believe that you can potentially make it work. Now, I am noticing that in my Dreams right now, everything isn't loading. Okay, it loaded. It just needed a second. Needed a second to think about it. I'm gonna use this template that I've been using to jam it out. So this is less than an hour. We're just going for it. Lateness is the topic. Again, if you're over there on Itch, you are crunched a little bit. You lost, a minute of time. So that's not too bad. You can still work it out. I understand though. I understand everything. Here's a way you can help yourself over there on Itch is by making sure you pre-submit. So start your submission now, and you can always delete it later if you don't end up doing something ultimately. It's all okay. It's all okay. And then what's good is you can keep updating it after the jam ends because you pre-submitted it. So that's one way you can get a few extra minutes out of this. All right, here we go. What's my game? Lateness. So if you're late like I was, you lose. Is it just timing based? Is it like you just have to hit on a certain moment? Or is it like, do we take it more literally, like you have to show up somewhere on time? I actually have done a game in this game jam where you had to get into a subway before the subway went away, which was cool, but I don't want to do that again. We could literally have like a watch mechanic, and maybe, you know what I keep thinking of? I keep thinking of like Alice in Wonderland or something with the rabbits got to get somewhere late for a very important date. Maybe you're just hurrying. Maybe we just have like obstacles in your way. It's just a race. It's just a race. But it could be themed. I don't know if I want to do Alice in Wonderland themed. That sounds kind of tough. You know, it sounds a little tough. I kind of like the top-down style that I had started last week. I do really want to make sure I think about topic stuff. I don't have a timer on screen. I want to go right with the itchers. I want to stay right with the itchers. I think that's going to be the fairest way to do this. So I'm going to make my timer look like your timer. So we're going to say 54 minutes. That's what my timer is. That's what happens. No problem. 54 minutes, that's what I get. Everything is wonderful. All right, so yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing a top-down thing. Now, I do want to follow my own guidances that I provide myself, which is like having the mechanic figured out before we get started, taking into consideration the scope, making sure things are scalable, and being willing to pivot if things look like it's not going to work out. So I do kind of like the top-down vibe, though. I think that that's kind of nice. So I'm going to do that. Where is the camera? I could have sworn I just was in it. I guess I wasn't. Let's move this camera up high. I kind of like the idea of obstacles, and you just have to get there in time. It's kind of, at that point, just a race. Like, it's just a race. But I think what the point of the race is that it's trying to slow you down. Like, that's what makes it a special race, is not just like you have to stay fast. Like, literally the race is going to try to slow you down, which is, again, not that, it's actually very similar to last week's entry. It all ends up kind of feeling the same. All right, so I'll pull out my tasks to help me design this. I think that'll probably be the fastest way to plan it. Where are my tasks? Yes, I have them. I just have to bring them into the existence. Here we go. Tasks, tasks, tasks. Make sure they're all visible. Okay, and so for the first one, let's say we want to say race that tries slowing you. Race but it slows you down. Race but it slows you. That's it. That's the task. And then I'll say beyond that, maybe spawning blocks move against blocks spawn against you. Hey, Halloween King, I'm okay. My phone stopped working last night or this morning, and it's been a bit of a chaotic experience trying to get it fixed. I realized I could just move on with my life, but I don't know. It's something about the phone. It's just like, I don't have my phone. The world is going to end. Everything's going to be terrible. And I ended up being a little late to the game jam. But that's okay, even if it's just me here, because I would not expect you to jam through a shortened time frame. But I'm going to do my best anyway, and that makes me feel well. That makes me feel well. To come here and still do my best, that makes me feel well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Blocks move against you. So it's going to be not that different than last week's. It will be, but it'll be more, well, we'll see. And then what else? Race, but it slows you. We'll want to think about game structure, movement, etc. Okay. So I just have like a very vague plan here. Let's get at least that first thing set up. Now this is going to be very similar to last week's start. Very similar. Super similar. Let's get a puppet and I mean, we could literally just keep it the default character as well. If we wanted to continue to save on time, you know, and if it's supposed to be like lateness or whatever, like it's a person. It's a person who's literally running late and they gotta get somewhere. Where do you gotta get to that you're late to? Could be like school, it could be work, could be a game jam, it could be a lot of things. I feel like we're a little too top down here. So let me get back in that camera. I'm gonna bring us a little closer. I kind of like having a wide field of view. Whoa, this is kind of trippy. This is kind of trippy. So then, you know, a question becomes, do I want it to be like an infinite type of thing? No, I think I want it to end. I think I want it to definitely have an ending. I think that would be nice. I'm gonna just tilt the camera down a little bit, but I do want it to be kind of even and flat. But let's tilt it down so our character is visible. And then, you know, I guess I'll kind of want this to follow. So there's going to be kind of a lot of mechanics that make me nervous, but that's okay. So if I want this to follow the character, there's different ways to do this. We can also just find a camera rig. Maybe I should just find a camera rig. That might be good too. But you know what? At the same time, what if I didn't? What if I didn't use the camera? No, but wait. Because Media Molecule recently added some additions to the built-in camera on the character. And maybe I can make that work for me here. Maybe I can make that work for me here. Let me see. Okay, I've lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of time because I showed up late. That's why the topic is lateness. That's why I'm keeping the topic really real today, because I'm late. And this person is also going to be late. So let's get the camera. So the camera by default is going to be like this. But that's not what I want. I want the camera to be way up high. So let's at least get that much. Oh gosh. Autofollow in X? No. Autofollow in Y? Actually, I have no idea. I mean, I guess I don't want it. I do want it to autofollow. I don't even know. What does that look like? It's a little experimentation here. It's a little experimentation. Let's make sure we're actually in the character. I'm going to say force possess. So we just start off able to move around. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I see. So it's not going to move up. So I don't think we necessarily want any tracking, because I don't want this to be anything other than moving like maybe a little left to right. I don't really truly understand what that did. So we're just going to keep moving. Y speed, acceleration, X speed. I guess I would want... Is there an X speed? Over here. What if it's just nothing? What if this is just zeros? This is going to be a little bit of experimentation on my part. Little dreams experimentation. Okay, cool. So I can't move the camera at all, left and right. This is good. I don't think we should be able to move it up and down either. I don't think we should be able to move the camera. The camera's locked. Oh, there we go. R stick all day. Nothing's happening. That's what I want to see. Okay, good. And then acceleration time, I don't think that really matters. Pitch minimum. I guess I want the minimum to be much higher. Pitch maximum. Do I want that to be lower? Because I kind of want it to be like pointing at an angle. I don't know if... Oh, nice. Okay, that's the opposite angle. That's the opposite angle. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay, this is going to be great. So I'm just going to keep adjusting it until it looks good. What is this like? And then I would like it to be a bit further away. So let's do that. We should have a camera distance is a thing. Where does that live again? Here? Camera height, camera distance. I think we want that to be higher. All right, so it's further. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of distance. Now, we're kind of like way in the center. I wanted it to be more at the bottom in the middle. Not like in the middle. But I could let it go. If this is the way it's going to be, I can totally let that go. I really can. But let's see what we can figure out. Forwards tracking responsiveness. Forwards tracking, backwards tracking response. Downwards tracking. I don't know, none? Just like none? What about none? Okay, that seems fine. And then Collision, don't care about that. Transition, don't care about any of that. Okay, so I think this is about all the settings that I can really mess with right now that I know will have effects. Could maybe change the field of view a bit. I did want a wide field of view, but, you know, that's gonna look kind of wacky here. Maybe if we close that distance a bit, that won't be as wacky. All right, let's do it something like this. I feel like this is nice. So I can't move around left or right with the controller, the right stick. I can't move up or down. We get one direction here. I dig it. I think this works. I do think we could be a little closer though. It's amazing. With a wide field of view, you can really get pretty close and it still look like you're sort of far away. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with this. I do want a character to look a little different. I'm not going to put much effort into it. I'm just going to make it look a little different. Let's make it red, because lateness is bad. And if you're late, you're bad. I'm not bad. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of, I don't know. All right. All right, make it a little brighter. Things I don't like are bloom, which if we do brightness in dreams, it's going to be blooming your life away. So let's not do that. Let's bring that all the way down. Okay, great. So there we go. There's our character. Super dope. Now we need more of like a level. So I'm going to squish this down into a running path. And remember, what we really want is to have blocks that move against you. Blocks that move against you. That's kind of the main thing. So let me set up some more structural things. That is to say, a path for us to run on. No time. I tell you, sometimes there is no time. And sometimes that's all the time. Progigon says, oh wow, I am late to the lateness jam. Maybe it wasn't just me. Maybe it's just the way that it is. Yes, the lateness jam. I too was late. Cheers, hydrate, and cheers to the lateness. Let's just say, lateness will be forgiven more than ever today. More than ever today. I don't know what that means. It means I will stall for you if you need more time. Where is the character? I seem to have shortened the level beyond the character. There it is. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's the character. So the idea of this level. Welcome in, Progigon. Good luck if you're down to join in. If you're not, I understand. I'm late. You're late. Why would you put yourself through pain? We do this to have fun. Okay, so, you know, take care of yourself first and foremost. But welcome either way. Let's give this a little grittiness. I just feel like not grittiness, but gridiness. Something that will allow it to just, you know, fit better. You know, just like look like it's an even size plane. Because we could always adjust the player's position as well. Looks like that is a little even. So we have a nice even track. And I want to make sure it's nice and long too. I mean, we're kind of starting in the middle, so we could just start down there. I want it to be a fixed length. Oh gosh, I'm already getting nervous. Whenever I'm in a game jam and I start making a level that's like long, I get nervous because I find that really hard to scale because you have to like design that entire level and, you know, all along. And so whatever I come up with along the way has to take into consideration that we're going to have to like duplicate it throughout the entire level. So I'm a little nervous already with the way this is going, but it might be great. It might be great. There's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, let me just see what this feels like to run all the way. Oh, this is kind of dope. So the idea is there will be blocks moving against you. So I'm going to want to spawn stuff. Now, do I want it to be random or do I want it to be smart? I'm thinking it should be random, but we could do smart as well. We could make it like probabilistically mostly smart, right? We could say that the blocks emit from the character, right? And they usually go right in front of the character, like probabilistically. But then sometimes it will spawn off to the side of the character. That'd be kind of nice. This is kind of a little long track. It's kind of a little bit of a long track. Maybe we can shorten it just a tiddlywink. Maybe just a little bit. But I don't hate the length. I just feel like for the sake of my own jamming sanity, it could stand to be a little shorter. Okay. But again, if we're spawning stuff from the character, that will make everything a lot easier. So let's just shrink it down like that much. That's not a whole lot, but... All right, so then, I guess for the ground, I mean, where are we late to? Where are we late to? I mean, I could do some design stuff here. We could put, like, we could make it like a road. You're running down the road. This is super silly, but I kind of like that. I like the idea of it being silly. Now, here comes another scalability thing, right? So if I want to put, let's say, road lines on here, I have to make sure I'm actually planning this well. Because let's get a spray paint here. I'm going to get yellow because it's going to be... Oh, you also need to not have the color be defined there, but I have to have the color be defined here. Yeah, see, scalability not looking super cute here because now I have to paint this entire giant thing and I have to add lines across it all. That's a bit of a scalability nightmare, if I do say so myself. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Jin? Good to see you. We got a bee, a bumblebee. Why not? Why not? Be here now. I'm going to make this nice and tiny. Good to see you, Jin. Hope you're doing well today. I'm running a little late to the jam, and so that's going to be the theme since I didn't want to spend any time coming up with the topic. And, you know, I'm a little worried about my scalability. I did say yellow. Okay, that's true. All right, got it. Checks out. Yeah, bees are super yellow. Totally think that that's a fair emoji. Let's see if I can get this. I don't really want it to be that. I hope you're doing good though, Jen. It's good to see you. I really hope this is what decency looks like. I feel like it's gonna look weird potentially because of the character. I don't know if this is like actually relative size to the character. It doesn't really matter, but it adds a little personality to it. Jin is okay. Let's go. Okay is okay. I'm happy to hear that you're okay. I'm okay to hear that you're okay. This looks so, why is it so smushy? Look how smushy it is. I hate that. Why can't you just look not so smushy? Ugh, that doesn't look like anything. It seems like if I make it bigger, it looks better. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I need to like make the size smaller. Let me just get a fresh, that might be the problem. Let me get a fresh cube. I feel like it's because I scaled it up so big that's why it looks mushy. Hey, we got Herc in this house. Welcome, Herc. Hope you're doing good. Enjoyed checking out Super Color Ball yesterday on Dreams. I think I did a little better on your Dreams version. Oh no, look, it's still super like goopy. Ugh. Oh, I hate that. All right, I know, I gotta let it go. So is there a way I can like duplicate this? I think we have to let go of the paint on the road. I don't think we should do that. I think that's a bad idea. Good to see you though, Herc. It's good to see you. I'm a little late to this jam. I showed up a little late, so I'm having to make a few concessions, like not designing it pretty. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm also down to be super understandable of everyone else's lateness if you still want to participate. Okay, so let's do a sun and sky thing real quick. Oh, we actually already have a sun and sky thing, I think. I just realized we already have that. My bad. Great, so we don't need to do none of that. And then we can change the sky color to maybe be a little brighter. Not uglier, just brighter. So that way it doesn't look... Ooh. It's just a little dirty looking. It's a little dirty. Maybe we can just say, yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Cool. It looks like the ocean, though. It looks like the ocean. Whoa. What if it dynamically changes? Why not? Tell me why not. Did I enjoy it? Pig Detective, B.O.B. playthrough? Obese Boffington, yes. Chef's got some attitude. The chef does. Dude, the chef jump scared me. I was jump scared by myself. It was freaking kind of awesome. I really, really had a good time. It was such a fun game. I'm actually going to keep playing it next week. I had so much fun. And there's so much there. No, I'm continuing. It's not over yet. I thought it was a blast. That's a little fast. That's a little fast. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. 35 minutes. That's rough. That's rough. Slowly. Slowly. Why is it colorful? I don't know. Because when you're running late, everything feels a little intense. That's why. That's why. Oh, you know what might have improved the paint on the ground? Just a little bit. Might have improved it to increase the detail a bit on it. Yeah, I really, really love the game. It's such a blast, and I'm super excited to keep playing it. All right, so there's your ground. This is the way it has to be. We got Pepe in this house. Welcome, Pepe. Good to see you. Let's get some block spawning. I feel like it's time to get that mechanic. Otherwise, we're going to regret it. Just a little bit. Race, but it slows you. Blocks move against you. Let me get that blocks moving against you up there to think about. 34 minutes. I might try and add something to my game in that time. Nice. I'd love to check it out. That's pretty cool. That's what's up. You'll need to increase the sculpt detail to improve the yellow paint. Yes, you know, I just realized that. And you know what? I'm glad it took me a while to realize it. Because if I didn't, I would have wasted so much time doing that. So yeah, you right. Yeah, Pepe, it's only 30 minutes. I got started a little late, so, you know, I understand. You're late, I'm late. It's just a late day. Let's just say it's just because of the day. Okay, so I want these to spawn in front of the character, and I want them to spawn under certain conditions. So we need something to spawn. We're just saying blocks. We're keeping it pretty simple here. Not complicated. It's just a block. And you gotta walk around it. And it could be, it's a mental block. It's a mental block, right? Because you're only late because you think you're gonna be late. All right, so there's the block. And then let's attach that to the emitter like this. And we could say that this is continuous, sure. Every 1 second, sure. No speed, sure. Why not? Show me what you got. Just show me where we're at with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Game. Oh, my God. Oh, geez. So, I mean, obviously what you can do is you can turn to face away and then they spawn where you're looking. So maybe needs a little work. We do not want you to be able to direct where they spawn. So we'll have to deal with that. So they're not necessarily on the character. They just need to be following the character, like on one axis, not on any axis. There's a couple different ways I could do this. We could make it so the character literally can't like have yaw and like turn around like that. So if we could say like when you move, we could say that when you move left and right, instead of like looking left and right, you actually like do this. I think that makes the most sense. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so let's actually just create our own movement. So I'm not gonna use the puppet interface that has us move forward and walk. None of that. That's gone. It's out of here. So as soon as we start to come in here, we ain't moving. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some movers. Yeah, let's do some movers. And just like this. And we want one moving forward, and yeah, one side to side. Let's do forward first. And we need a little, probably more strength than that. There we go. There we go. A little bit of movement, no problem. Ah, yeah, maybe some good speed. We could also set it up that the speed is a little variable, so you can variable not like a variable, but literally it varies. We could get a what do you call it? A signal manipulator here, and then also a splitter, and split. Could always use a sticker otherwise for yellow details. Oh, that's interesting. That's true. That's true. That would probably be easier to clone too, because then I could just like do like multiple clones of it with like a couple button presses. That's a good idea. We gotta save that. We gotta save that for the stretch goals. But yes, that is a great idea. Let's take the L stick. I think I want this one. I don't know. I always forget whether I want local or not. And I'm going to put this into the signal manipulator. This should just be giving us values between 1 and -1. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But let me just look at it so I can be like, oh yeah, yep, yep. So -1 is actually faster and +1 is slower. So I kind of want to flip that, right? I kind of want to flip that. So I'm going to multiply the output from the stick to by -1, and then put that into the signal manipulator. And I'm going to extend the signal manipulator distance a bit. I don't think I really need to do that. Why do I feel like I don't need to do that? You know? I feel like I don't need to do that. What if I what if I just don't? We flip it. We'll indeed flip it, but let's just plug it directly into speed. And then we'll just set like a max speed. Okay. Oh my God. Don't you exit. Okay, we were saving it. That's fine. Oh my God. Okay, so we do have a bit of a problem here. The camera seems to be broken. Oh, because I switched it to not possessed. Don't scare me like that. Okay, cool. So there we go. Moving forward and back. Nice. And you even got some variable speed. I guess what the signal manipulator could do is add a little like easing into it so it's not as immediate. That could be nice. So let's do that. Lateness. Maybe if you don't get to a point in time, something happens. Oh, interesting. Oh, like extra objects to dodge. Wow. I love that idea, Herc. I don't have time to implement that idea, but that is a great idea. I love that. I love hearing how like y'all are inspired by the idea. Like truly. Man, I wish I had time to do that. I wish I wasn't actually late, and that's what's inspiring me. Because that's, man, at this point, it's really just like race against the clock. But man, another stretch goal, another good stretch goal. That's like kind of a cool idea. Like you have to hit like benchmarks or like the game, like you could still win. You could still get like a super fast time. It's just gonna make it easier if you like are getting there at it's a really interesting idea. I really like that idea. Okay, so that's moving that way, and we can move backwards as well. We tried that. Yeah, we can move backwards. Great. I noticed we don't fall off the edge, so that's kind of boring. I mean, I know a way to deal with that. I don't know that we have time to deal with that. My guess would be we don't, but I'm watching myself doing things. Good evening, DNF. Thank you for that thumbs up before. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I've been a little late to the streams this week, but it's not my ambition. I do have ADD, so it does happen. But I see that you've been here right on time, and I really appreciate that. I want you to know how appreciative I am of that and your well wishes. How are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well, DNF. I really do. No problem. You are a very nice person. I appreciate you. Lucky to have people like you coming through in this community. Let's drag this out. Did I just hear thunder outside? Don't do that. I'm busy. Please don't do that. All right, so we're going to say that if you go off the edge, that is to say, if you go outside of the zone, you fall. It's super kind of silly and maybe unnecessary, but not really. Because I guess part of it is if you try to dodge a block and you could just go off the edge. Like that, like what's the point of that? Then there's really not any dodging. Well, there is because it's going to spawn from the character. But still, DNF is Good. Went to see your friend for a bit today. Oh, that's lovely. I'm doing well. My phone stopped working in the middle of the night. I have a Pixel 5a, and apparently it's like a thing with Pixel phones that sometimes you just get the black screen of death, and it just stops. It just stops working. The phone still works. If I hook it up to my computer, I can still see the screen on my computer, but it doesn't actually work otherwise. I hate how much it bothers me though. It's like, oh, I don't have my phone, and now I'm sad. Yeah. So that bummed me out a little bit, but it's a yes. Oh my gosh, and I was searching it. I kept like getting like dead pixel stuff. And I was like, "No, not dead pixels, dead pixel." Exactly. Exactly. Like all of the pixels are dead now. Actually, even the touchscreen doesn't work. It's super weird. Like I'll be fine. I just have to adjust like some of my things that I do, like making thumbnails, doing the newsletter I do every Friday, all that stuff. It's like I have to I usually use my phone for part of that workflow. So I just have to make some adjustments, but we are right. So we want to say that if you go outside of this, so if this becomes untrue, then we'll turn off the movers. And that should simulate falling off the edge, I think. Okay, here we go. Nice. Whoa. Oh, but then the mover stops. So we needed to keep going a little off the edge. Ooh, wow, that's tricky. That's a little tricky. How do you do that? I guess if we extend it outside a bit. Oh God, that's actually, there you go. So then you can like walk, you can stand out here a little bit. It's kind of ridiculous. I guess we could do fall off. We could do fall off. Let's do that. So if I hold L1 and drag, I think that'll do fall off. And then we can bring this in a bit and see if that works. I know, like, okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. We just gotta do fall off. We got this. Your phone died last year because because it's under warranty, you gotta fix it free. Nice. Dude, I bought my phone used. And like, I often feel like great about that. Like, yeah, I got my phone used. I didn't pay as much. But then in moments like this, it doesn't feel so great. Now I don't have anything to help me fix it. So yeah, I might have to go. I hope I don't have to pay to get it fixed, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna keep going forward with life. Keep going forward with life. Yeah, definitely a nice win. It's great when the phones like actually break within the warranty, you know? You need the woohoo from Goofy as he falls. Woo! Let me get side to side movement here. I'm gonna set this up. Man, all these ideas are so great. God, I wish I could implement every single one. Let's do this. I guess there could always be a longer game jam someday. A non 2-hour one. Let's wire this in through there. Left and right. I know, I was like, oh my gosh, did I just do that? Did I just exactly do that? Okay, let's see. There we go. Left and right. We fall off the edge, kind of. You can kind of save yourself a little bit. So we might want to also have a way that you can't quite save yourself. It's kind of messy. Not the most scalable because it's out here in the middle, which is kind of annoying to go get to. Let me make sure. I feel like it's just a little long on this side is why. And maybe we could also say that if this ends, the game ends like quickly. So you fall and the game can end. So that will be nice. So let's do that. So I'm going to say that if this goes below 1, then it also is going to kill you. Whoa, I just smacked the microphone. And to push up my glasses, Apple damaged my son's phone trying to change the battery. So they gave him a new one the other week. That was a big one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Was it like better than the other one too? Like, I mean, it must be because it's new, right? It's new. Man, get them to damage it. That's a whole other hustle. Let's say that, don't really do that, but still, it's kind of funny. So if we do round down, if it goes below 1, I think that's what that does. If it goes below 1, then it'll be 0. And we'll say that if it's 0, then it's going to kill you. Okay, so we'll see if that works. I'm going to put this into the character dying, death. Does that work, or do we die as soon as we start? The second one. It's the second one. It's we die as soon as we start. So no, don't do that. Maybe don't do that. What if I get a little timer? This is such a ridiculous compensation. I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm going to bring this down to point something. Whatever. I do my best, you know. And we'll have this only come on after that amount of time. Okay. Cool. Great. And then we go outside and we immediately die. Maybe we could give it a little time before you die. Instead of rounding all the way down, we'll say that if it's less than, really just say if it's equal, well, yeah, just, well, say if it's less than 0.25. How about that? So that way we can fall a little bit and we can enjoy that. Oh, okay. So what we don't want is this to be a not gate anymore. Instead, we want this to just be the gate itself. Okay, so what this is doing is it's checking to see if you are off the edge, and if you are, is game over. I'm noticing that I can't move. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because we need the not gate to keep these on. Gosh, this is a silly, silly situation. No, it's actually going to be good because no, this is actually going to be quite good because we are setting up the movement system that'll allow the blockers to work. Because see, now it always spawns in front of me, right? And I can't like make it spawn somewhere else. So this is actually quite good. Nice, and then we fall. Super great. Super great. I think we could go even lower than 0.25 on this. So we die a little sooner. I'm going to say 0.1. See if we die a little sooner there. Not really. That's okay. I think this works quite well. Don't go off the edge or you die. Great. So you just have to keep moving. Now, I think these kind of spawn really far in front of you, and it makes it, like, really easy to, like, get out the way, you know? Especially because the time is consistent. So I think we need to randomize the time, at least, and maybe make them come a little faster or closer or something. And then I wanted some to be kind of way out of the way. So that way we can... you know, dodge them or not feel like they're constantly in front of you. DNF says, my friend had a brand new iPhone, dropped it and broke the screen, had a third-party screen fitted, then dropped it down the toilet, took it back to Apple, and because it was a third-party screen, the warranty was voided. Yeah, I hate that. Dude, right to repair. Like, let's go. Like, we should be allowed to freaking repair our stuff. So bizarre. So bizarre. Nice to see a stream about a game, not a gaming stream. Hell yeah! I mean, that's kind of like, honestly, kind of my, it cost her a fortune to get a second phone. I hate that. Phones, dude, there's a whole, like, messed up everything about phones. Phones are so messed up. How much they cost, how easily they break, how badly we need them. It's all really messed up. But yeah, that's kind of the whole idea. Yes, 20-minute check, 17 now. Yes, we need to keep in check. If you're on itch, make sure you got a pre-submission because you're gonna need that extra time so you can update it after the jam ends. You can always delete the pre-submission. But yeah, the idea with a lot of hyper game dev is it's sort of like Let's Plays. It's like the same kind of thing, a Let's Plays gaming live stream, except it's about making games instead of playing games. So it's kind of similar. Did we just get to the end super fast? I mean, we can make this a lot longer now. Now that we have it all spawning in front, we can make it a lot longer. I feel like what I need to do right now is not implement all my ideas. I do think I should not implement all my ideas because we're doing really good on time. And I think something we could do is just make sure we get the actual race part in. So the part where you have to hurry up and oh, the paint doesn't extend. That's okay. We're not really painting it. We can just color it. Can we make it like reflective and beautiful? What will that be like? dope. That's what that'll be like. I also do notice that sometimes we walk right through them, which I feel like that's just like a limitation of dreams like I don't know if that looks beautiful. Of dreams collision system is just like a little iffy in that regard. So like sometimes we just blow right through them. So like something I could add to like help with that. Yeah, something like that, DNF. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I was thinking it just slows you down, but that's kind of cool. I just got a new phone upgrade, selling it on eBay. Nice. Well, that's how I get my phones, is I just buy used ones. So maybe is it iPhone 12 or above? Okay, so the reason why I want an iPhone 12 or above is because Unreal Engine allows motion capture, has like motion capture apps that are iPhone 12 and above friendly. So that's why I say that. All right, let's just save this right now. This is Lateness, 1 hour game jammed. I really like the bounce back idea. I think we should definitely do that. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, if anyone's looking for a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, flip. Z Flip 5. DNF Dead might be someone to look to. Maybe add a little movement blurring in the gray gadget. One for extra time. Yes, indeed. That's actually a pretty easy one. That one, see, that one is super easy, right? That's, I probably had time for that, right? Probably not. A little blurring, a little blur. We could just get that motion blur up. Give it some extra impact. It doesn't really look that good. It doesn't look much like blurring. I guess ghosting would be kind of cool, right? A little ghosting. We actually I did a video about making characters look like they're moving more quickly in dreams. But one of the few videos I've done on YouTube. But I don't know if I have time to implement all that. So let's not. Oh, we could do pincushion. Pincushion was like a nice way to kind of affect that. Although it was cooler if it was only when you're moving. It kind of has a little more speed feel. Okay, I like the bounce back thing. The bounce back thing is kind of a cool idea. We should try that. Hey, what's up, Guizmo? Welcome. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up and the lurk. Ooh, you got some new PSVR? Oh, that's exciting. Dude, you're going to be dreaming like in VR. Yo, Dreams VR is the most underrated thing. Like, not ever, but as far as VR goes, Dreams is probably like one of the best VR games. I am so excited for you. I hope you let us know what that's like. Exciting. The moves. Oh, nice. Yes, get some movement. Be like Martin Nebelong, just like Martin. That's exciting. You gonna do some creating with them? I'm excited for you. I've been meaning to do streams like that. We'll see, maybe someday. Okay, so we're almost out of time. I need to set up the timer. The bounce back is a great idea. It's a really great idea, but I gotta set up a timer. That's the only way we can get this done in time. I'm gonna give this a bunch of infinite time. Do this real quick. Let's get a scoreboard. Now, some of this stuff I don't really have to do every time. You know, I kind of personally like doing things every time. Not always. But we literally did this last week, and I could just do it. You know, I could just do that. But, okay, and that timer... Oh, we need to update constantly. There we go. But I don't know. Sometimes I just like doing it every time. Let's have it be when you get to the finish line. We need a finish line, of course. Let me see how this feels. Let me see how quick we can go here. Wow. Okay. So it's pretty easy to dodge them if you kind of know. We need random time because you can just kind of like go around them. I will say if you don't know that they're spawning every second right in front of you, you know, you might kind of be inclined to keep like getting in the way of it. So I don't know, maybe not the worst thing. I do not love. Why is it tilting? I do not love. I guess it just is an effect that it looks like it's tilting. I don't love the collision problem. Whoa, wait, I can't move anymore. Wait, my mover stopped working. What happened? Why did this turn off? Because this is less than 0.1? How? Oh, because we made the level longer. We made the map longer. And we didn't make the, this longer. That's why it stopped. Okay, nice. I think the length is good. So I just kind of wanted to try the length of it and see how it felt. It's pretty long. It's pretty long. I'm kind of okay with that. All right, and then what I want is sometime floor traps, random holes. God, these are all such good ideas. I love you guys giving me ideas. I do. Honestly, like the beginning of the stream is like the best chance for me to implement stuff because like 10 minutes, man. Oof. In the newsletter stream, I could always try continuing some of these ideas and implementing them for sure. Which I do after every game jam. It's an unlisted stream. Sign up at patreon.com/hypergamedev and you get it in your email inbox. It's a special live stream I do after the game jams. And maybe we could continue those. If not, there's always the beginning of the streams. Those are great ideas. I love that. Floor traps, random holes. Gosh, I love that. That's such a good idea. Okay, so we need a finish line. Where's the end? That must be the beginning. So the end is over here. So the finish line will be a trigger zone in and of itself, right? Let's drop that down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right around there. I'm going to make it a lot bigger so I can see it. It would be nice if it looked like a finish line. I am definitely going to pull that in. Ooh, sliding walls. You got such a good eye for fun. You and Herc, like ideas that would make the game more fun. I really, really am excited by your guys' ideas. DNF, you make games, right? I'm so curious about the games that you make. I know games that Herc makes, but you must be dang good at what you do. Okay. Yeah, just like checkered, yeah, just like that. Just give me this. Save me a little time, Dreamiverse. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Actually, I guess I'd rather make it smaller and like stack it a bit so it's not extending too far over the edge. But yeah, do you have like an engine that you use? You play GTA and Red Dead. Oh, okay. You know about fun games. That's pretty exciting. I like that someone who's not as like making video games is interested in watching people making games. That's exciting. You mostly crash helicopters. I mean, those are also very creative games. Like, they're games where they're kind of open world and, you know, you're exploring and you can create your own game in a way. So it kind of makes sense that you have interest in game development. I see it. I get it. There we go. Nice. It's a lot of time on the finish line, but it's less time than if I hadn't made it myself. Interesting to see behind the scenes. Fair, fair. It's really exciting. Well, I'm glad to have you here. You got some good insight into what makes games fun. That's for sure. Let's get this zone so it is actually where the finish line is. That looks good to me. And so when you cross this line, we can shrink it down just a little bit. Not that much. Not that much. Yeah, scoot it over. I'm very engaging. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try to be engaged. I love making games. That makes me engaged. I love playing games too, especially when they're by like indie devs. That's my favorite. So this particular one, it's looking for the same thing, the player, and we want to say that this is the game ending. Floor flippers. Wow. 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 What excites me too is I feel like when y'all are inspired with like mechanic ideas, it means that there's a fun like start, that the start of this game is already fun. And it means that adding all kinds of extra things in there can really help it be a more enjoyable game. And speaking of enjoyment, if you are enjoying this live stream, I hope you'll consider hyper smashing that thumbs up button. It helps so very much. It means more people see this live stream and be recommended the video after I go live. I see that there was around 10 people here a second ago. We only had 6 thumbs up. That's okay. That's okay. But maybe we can get that up to 10. Maybe we can get up to 10 thumbs up. If you haven't thumbed it up yet, I hope you're able to do that and willing to do that. Thank you if you can. I do really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. You know you want to. I didn't say that, but you said it, and that's fine. Okay, so this is the finish line. Well, let's make it a flag icon, and I'm gonna plug this up to, we can actually just have it turn off the timer, right? So that doesn't continue. And then, thank you, Halloween King, appreciate it. And then we can also, that should freeze it. Like, that should just freeze it, right? So if like the timer's going here and we just like, you know, delete this. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. No, 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 no. No, you need to freeze the time. Okay, fine. Do a freeze then. Give me the freeze. There, dude, I did this a different way the other day and it worked great. Oh, maybe if we freeze, not that, if we freeze this. There, that's it. So we want to power off the modifier and then it'll stop it. Speed boost and braking zones. My gosh. My gosh. Like this, like, you're making me want to remake this game, like in another engine, honestly, with all these great ideas. Like maybe I should remake this game. I'm surprised because it's not like the kind of game I would normally think to remake, but because you and Herc have come up with so many great things to add in, I'm like, maybe it's worth continuing. Okay, so we want this to start as soon as the game starts. We want to say as soon as the character starts moving, that's when that happens. So I'm gonna say let's do a round up. As soon, really not, well, we need it to be absolute well, actually we don't. If I plug this in from the stick, come on, give me that wire, then we should be able to say that the timer begins as soon as we move. So we're sitting here not doing nothing, floating in the air, boom, and then there it starts. Great, nice. We could race to the end. We can see how long it is. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, so if in the last 4 minutes I want to add some time stuff, I mean, we could do like sounds. There's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, making it bounce back. It sucks that some of them you can clip through, but that's just the way it is. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we should change the timing. The timing is really what's going to make it feel surprising and different. I'm pretty sure. It would be nice if we could control like the distance as well. Some blocks are solid and some are not. Yeah, I think that's just like Dream's physics when it comes to collision can be a little iffy if you're moving a character at like a high speed, in my experience. So I think that's just kind of a limitation of, wait, why is the timer? Oh, because we go outside of it. So we need to also stop the movement when you hit the finish line as well. So yeah, so that's just I think just kind of limitation of Dreams, and maybe there's a way to get around that. Like if I put like a zone on the block, like a collision detection, and it looks for the character and it stops the character's movement, like we could get around it somehow, but I just don't know if I have time to. But yeah, I think that's just the limitation of Dreams collision. So I'm gonna plug this up to the not gate that stops our movement here. So that means when we're in the finish line area, we literally can't move. And ta-da, as you cross the line. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I don't even know. Do I have my microphone with me? Maybe I do. I might be able to do that. Let's see if I can do that. Let me see if I can record this. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, it recorded. Oh, it recorded. Ta-da! 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 There you go. There's your ta-da if you've hit the finish line. All right, so perfect. So we do want the character to, oh, and so I'm gonna have the time move to the middle. Yeah, we don't get, well, I could, there's so many things I want to do, but I know I can't. There's only a minute and a half left. I want to say that if you hit the finish line, it'll show you this time. I also want a door that's gonna exit you after it ends. I would love to package it up. That would be sweet. I usually run out of time for that. I need more than a minute, like 2 minutes. Let's plug this up into here. We're gonna say after just a little bit, it exits you, and that's it. We also wanna make sure this posts the score. Okay, let's save it. In your opinion, trying to HTML is so annoying. HTML is like the only coding language I ever really learned. It's the only one, and I barely learned it. It's not really a coding. It is, but it's not fantastic. What's annoying about it? Extra time. Halloween King is requesting for extra time for us. I will take it. I will take it. Again, if you're an itch, you are almost out of time. I hope you have a pre-submission. Just put something up real quick and you can update it later on. I'm gonna add this to a dream. Let's give us some extra time because I know maybe someone else tried to join us here. A WebGML. Oh, trying to export. I see. I see. Yeah. That can be tricky. But usually people tend to figure it out after a little bit of trying. That's kind of exciting if you're trying to export something. Yeah, because you're adding a mechanic to your game. That's exciting. All right. Let's say, time's up, but we did get an extra time from Halloween King. Halloween King, like, ahead of anyone asking for extra time, offered extra time. It would be rude for us not to add 5 minutes on there, so I'm doing it. 5 minutes added to the clock. Again, if you're an itch, that's some extra time for you to update yours. I hope you got it in on time. I'm sorry I started late. Okay, so let's do, what is this? Oh, I have to name it? Okay, so this is late. Don't be late. Don't hurry up. Blocks stop you. I don't know. Blocks in the way. Blocks in the way. Okay, and then I want to say 1 hour game jammed. This is tough. This is tough. We're running out of time. 1 hour game jammed. Okay. Kind of title gore. That's title gore if I've ever seen it. Okay, that's the name of it. I gotta clarify that it's 1 hour game jammed. I have to. I must. Or else there's trouble to be had. All right, take your time. Take your time. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No, it's fine. Take your time. Take your time. I'll wait. No, you're saving it. You gotta save it. You're gonna save it. You gotta save it. All right, let me save it proper. Add a category. Game. And I'm glad I actually have time. I'm mostly using my extra time to do this, which I actually really appreciate. Let's say race. Not rate. Race. Score. We still might have time to add the randomizer. Maybe. Okay, race and score. That's good enough. That's what it looks like, everybody. I'm listing it just like that. All right, so it's listed, it's public. I got to make this one public. Let's get in here and let's put a few blocks down. And then let's get a welcome Cheetos Plays. How you doing? Good to see you. You know, sometimes it feels like I'm new too. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Yes, I do this every Friday. It is a 1 hour game jam. And I do it at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can join on itch via Unity, Unreal Engine. You can also join via Dreams by sharing it with me on my Dreams account, Lyzurly, Lyzurly. Every single Friday, barring taking breaks or whatever, I'm here doing this, making a game in 1 hour. 417 subs. We're climbing. We're getting there. Yes, sir. Let's get a decent picture. Yeah, maybe. Why is the picture not showing up? There it is. There it is. There we go. Missed the jam entry. Yeah, pre-submission. You got to do a pre-submission. That's the way to go. You hate Unity install times. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the secret, is making a pre-submission on Unity before the game jam ends. That's pretty much the only way to survive submitting on itch. Okay, so now we got it packaged. We only have 1.5 minutes left of bonus time. Can I add a randomized time to the emission of the blocks. It's possible. You have dreams, and it's amazing for non-Unity and game engines. I agree. It is amazing. It's what makes it so good for these little jams, too. I'm so glad you're playing Dreams. Nice. I'd love to check out something you make someday. Okay, so we want this time to be random. Here's the emitter. Right now it's 1 second. We could say, how do I want to do this? I guess we could just divide that. I'm going to get a randomizer. And I'm going to say it could be any of these. And let's get a calculator. I'm going to divide whatever our 1 by whatever that is. We don't want it to be 0 probably, or that will be weird. So that's important to think about. And then that goes into the time. And then we want this to change every so often. I don't know how well this is going to work. Let's get a timer. We'll say every... I guess we could say every time this outputs. Every time this outputs anything. So I'll need a change detector. I don't know if I have time for that. Equals B goes into there. A goes into a NOT gate. And then we put the output. Oh God. The output into here. Oh dear. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that worked. Oh God. Oh God. They're emitting all the time. They're constantly emitting. That's not good. Well, that didn't work. That just created a feedback loop. That's all that did, because I did that really wrong. All right, time is up. I'm officially cheating, you guys. I'm a cheater. I'm a cheater. Let's see if this helps at all. Probably not. Possibly. It's just emitting constantly, because it's probably putting it at 0 most of the time is the problem. Because it's not even doing it. Shouldn't this be dividing it by, oh, I see, because I need to do it the other way around. Oh, I need to put this in here. This is what I need to do. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, wait, maybe we got it in time. What's happening? What's happening? No, I didn't want to save it. I wasn't ready to save it. I mean, apparently saving it takes a long time, but I am doing a local save, so that would be why that's taking a while. Okay, restart it. Okay, let's see. No. Oh God, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. I mean, it does kind of work. It's just like, it's too much time, or it's too quick. All right, y'all. Obviously, I extended our extension. See, extensions are slippery slopes, because it's like, all of a sudden, I'm taking longer and longer. What's the story? What's the story? I will say, it is kind of like randomer now. This is like a little bit better, I think. I think this isn't bad. Save it. Do it. The story is lateness is the topic. Is it because the emit mode? Yeah, I could do non-continuous, but I kind of like when it like smears it. I think there's something kind of nice about that. So you know what? It makes the game a little bit more dynamic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at you. You know what you're doing. Cheetos plays. You bit of a dreamer there. All right, let me update this here. And let's see if we can get a high score. And we'll test it. And then we're going to check out your games. What submissions did you make? If you didn't, I couldn't blame you. I couldn't blame you. And there won't be any pressure if you need a few extra minutes still. I understand. We'll give you some time. We got some time. Yeah, list it up. List it up. Let's see if we can get some high scores too. All right. Whoops. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. No, we're still here. Sorry, that was an accident. Okay. Wow, that was an old screen I just put up. That was from years ago. All right, so here's the game. This is the game. It's officially the game. Let's see what we can do. Let's get a high score. My lateness entry to the late game jam. No, it's not a late game. Okay, anyway, here we go. No problem, no problem. Easy peasy. Oh, wow! Oh no! Wow. Oh, that kind of works though. Like, oh wow. I really had to puzzle that out a little bit. I like that. Do. Here we go. Here we go. No problem. We're dodging. Now I have a bit of an advantage because I know how it works a little bit, that it spawns right in front of you. And I wanted to add some more randomness to it, like it doesn't always spawn right in front of you, but that's okay. It looks like the camera gets a little messed up sometimes, so it's definitely gonna have some bugs in it, but that's okay. Oh, dude, I'm trying to do a good job. It's actually kind of hard. Oh no, and I love all of DNF and Herc's ideas. I really wish we could add like floor traps and stuff. You'd like jump over them. There's a lot of cool ideas. This definitely has some potential.
Ta-da!
No! Ta-da! Ta-da! There we go. Now, did the score submit is my question. Oh, the score didn't submit. That might have been because I died at the end, actually. I have an Impies. Which Impy event did I get? Curation. I was nominated for Best Curator is what happened there. That was that. So there are a few changes I'd like to make. It looks like maybe the score doesn't submit at the end. I think it might have been because I ran off the edge. I'm going to try it one more time. I think if you run off the edge, it might not submit the score. It could also be the score just isn't submitting correctly. There's also that. There's also that. Oh, I also didn't have the score submit as a time. I made some mistakes. But yeah, it was for curation. I have like a bajillion collections on Dreams. It's kind of my legacy on Dreams, is just because I really love seeing like community creations, specifically like stuff, not just community creations, but like logic that people make that you can add to your creations. And so I don't know, I spent probably more time on Dreams just looking at the cool stuff that people made that you can add to your games than I did adding it to games. And so I just ended up collecting it all.
Ta-da!
And ta-da! And it was good enough for an MP. Okay, so you do have to not run off the edge at the end. That's how you survive. 56 is the score. Not exactly a timed score, but that's okay. We can fix that in the newsletter stream, which I do after. All right, y'all. Let's see. Yes, we're monkeying around. We're monkeying around. You understand the workaround? I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean the pre-submission? So on Itch, what you do is you start a submission before the game jam is over. So you begin the submission, right? You don't necessarily attach a file to it, or you attach like kind of a dummy file to it, and then you go back and you update it with your correct file. And then that's kind of the workaround to the time on Edge. I think that's what you're asking. All right, let's see if we got any other submissions. If we didn't, I'll keep fixing it. If we did, we'll enjoy what those are. It doesn't look like we got any submissions on Itch. Who can blame them? Who can blame them? We got one from Pierogi Gone. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, see, all my kits, all of my collections are like, man, ever since, especially the PS Plus, my collections have just been getting even more attention. But yeah, that's where I got the MP nom. Does the stream end after the jam? Pretty much. We also check out the entries, which we have one from Pierogigon, and then it ends. And then I do a newsletter live stream. This is an unlisted live stream that you get access to if you sign up on Patreon for free. You don't pay anything. It's not. I don't use Patreon as just a way to give Hyper Game Dev money. It's a way that you can also stay connected with Hyper Game Dev outside of YouTube. I do a weekly newsletter every Friday that comes with a live stream and information about the last week in Hyper Game Dev, and in particular, I will be doing a live stream after this game jam, that very live stream. If you want to get the URL, head over to patreon.com/hypergamedev, and you will find that video on the page. And if you sign up for free on Patreon, you will get that in your email inbox every week. So yeah, so then I continue a little after that, but we do check out people's entries, like this one by Pierogigon. Woo! Fun jam. All right, let's see what you came up with. Wow, wait. Wow, okay. Make them late. Oh, a little twist there. Instead of like not being late, you're making them late. Ooh, I like this. Wow, you got the road. Dude, this is great. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, what? Whoa. Red or okay, I'm pressing X. I'm pressing X. It looks like we're getting somebody to like hit red. Oh, so the more I spam X, the longer it's a red light. So the car has to like wait longer in between lights if I spam X fast enough. I love that. It's button mashing. You know, I feel like and if you think about like some like idle games, they can be idle games, but it's not about the mechanic. It's about like what the mechanic is built around. And in this case, you've built the basic mechanic of button mashing around this fun idea of making stoplights be at red longer. I love that. Make them late to work. Make them late. I love it. I love it. Did you get score to work? You did! You did! You got them 70. Wow, you got them super late. Okay, let's see if we can mash better than 70. Let's see if we can mash better than 70. This is such a creative idea. I love this interpretation of lateness. Okay, here we go. And then, by the way, Pepe, if you still want to share it, there's Discord. Discord is the alternate way. So you can create a... you can create a... an itch page for your game and then put a browser URL in the Discord. That's another way you can do it. WebGL is too much effort. Yeah, I know, it's a lot. And that's why I'm so amazed. That's why I'm so amazed by so many people who submit their games to our jam every week using Unity. Not every week, but many weeks. It's amazing. And here's the thing, Pepe, now you've got some experience. Now you've gone through and you've tried it, and the next time you do it, you're going to be better at it because you've had this experience. So I, for one, am proud that you got to try it. And maybe next time it'll be a little easier. Dude, I did not do any better. Wow, I got like this same time. Dang, this hard. Okay, so you got 70? I got 64. Wow, what a masher. Okay, all right, here we go. 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 All right, we're gonna mash. We gotta mash. We gotta make this car late. Make this car so late. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Space. Okay, two hands. Two hands. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. Oh, it's hard! It's hard! I'm double tapping it. I'm double tapping it. Ah! How do you get 70? Ah! Tap, 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 tap. Okay, okay, all right, 30, all right. Dang, that's hard. What if there's a rhythm? What if it's not about like how fast you are and it's a rhythm and I'm just like screwing up the rhythm? Wait, I'm not better. I didn't do better this time. Whoa, the game's gone. No. Dude, I did worse. I did worse. Wait, what? What? Okay, let's see if there's a rhythm. Hold on. Clearly, let me take a breather. Let me take a breather. Rhythm would have been more fun. Too much work to make that in 1 hour. Wait, but how did you... Yeah, I'm tapping. I'm tapping. You're telling me you got 70 points without it being a rhythm? No, but look. Okay, let me just try it. Maybe you put a rhythm in there and you didn't know. Does it have to be WebGL? You know, honestly, Pepe, I've actually never done it. I've never actually submitted WebGL on itch. So I truly don't know. That might be it. WebGL. I haven't ever heard, you kept saying WebGML. So I don't really know. How do you enter a jam? Well, really all you got to do is just be here and then make it within an hour when we're here and we're live. And then send it to me on Dreams, and that's it. You can also do late entries. The idea, though, is that you just want to make sure you submit something that you made within an hour. So if you want, I can check out a late entry at the beginning of next week's stream that you made between now and then. Look, I did better, and I tapped slower. So I don't know, I'm just saying. It gets progressively harder, then impossible to keep up with the bar at the top. Oh. So maybe I'm burning out too soon. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. Keeps giving errors. Could I give a zip build? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You get whatever. If itch will accept it, it's good. It's good to me. Literally. Like if you do an exe file, I will download it. I will install it. All right. I will do that. Literally works for me. Cheetos said, I've been using Dreams for 2 years and I can't even make a health bar. Really? Well, you know, what do you like making in Dreams? Maybe health bars aren't what you like making in Dreams, you know? Maybe you like making other things. All right, I need to start ramping up my tapping. Tap, this is hard. How did you get 70? Dang. Nope, it's too hard. Can anybody get 70? I don't know how Pierogi did it. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. See if anyone else has got a score yet. Just us. Just us. Ah, I got so close. 64. That's an awesome entry, though. That's a great entry. You did a really good job. Let me make sure we didn't get anything else. And then I know Pepe was working on something. I think an existing game, and then Pepe added something on top of it. So we could check that out. I could add a little something. If Pepe, if you think you're gonna get that zipped up and sent to me you're already making an entry for next jam. Nice. Give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. So yeah, Cheetos. So here's the thing. What you can do is you can make a lateness game, right? And just make sure you make most of it in 1 hour. And then send it to me on Dreams. And then at the beginning of next week's show, I will check it out. And then that'll be it. And that'll be perfect. That'll be good enough. And then what we do is at the beginning of each stream, at 6 p.m. Eastern, here in Hyper Game Dev every Friday, we come up with a jam topic. So that way we can make sure that it was made that day. So that's pretty much all you gotta know. I guess I need to make sure it's supposed to stop your movement entirely when you get here. You know what would be nice is if we say you like can't die or something. What if it does? I just want to make sure you do get a score at the end and it doesn't boot you out. Otherwise, I feel like the mechanic kind of works. Like, I'm kind of happy with the game otherwise. I kind of want to just keep playing it. But I just want to make sure. So if you finish, you can't move. We want it to be, I want to make it so you can't die. So what if I just, like, block out the dying part? And then maybe that'll keep it from killing you. Hard maybe. Big hard maybe. So this will allow dying to be possible. It might not work. We could also say that there's like an extra ground underneath. So I could like make this a lot bigger. Just like, wait, make sure we got the right one. Duplicate this, make this a big old platform underneath. And we could say that this is active after the game's over. It's too big. It's too big. And maybe this will like catch you so that if you do fall, it's not the end of the world. It should be at the end though. I wouldn't do all that. There's an itch link in the forum on Discord. Let's go. I'm going to take the finish line area actually. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Make that super big. And then this is only active at the end. Make it invisible. I'm going to make it a group, actually. And then I'm going to play my game one more time, and then we'll check out what Pepe made. I'm glad you got it up, Pepe. I'm super glad you got it up. And then we'll say this is off unless you're at the end. Because that's not fun. If you make it all the way till the end and it punishes you that you don't even get a score, like, that's just sad. Nobody deserves that. Okay. Finish line detected. you get your failsafe. All right, save it. That's probably not going to have any unforeseen consequences. No, why would it? It's just a platform at the end. Cheetos says, this is a great idea from the Dreams community to make custom jams. Heck yeah, I know, right? Well, yeah, especially since Media Molecule stopped their jams, right? Now, their jams were a lot longer. I just kind of like the chaos of it all. And look, here's the thing, like, we accept stuff outside of Dreams as well. It's not exclusively a Dreams jam, but I will always have Dreams at the ready. Unless, you know, I have a technical problem where Dreams isn't working or something. But as long as Dreams is working for me, then, yeah, I will always be here accepting Dreams entries. And using Dreams myself sometimes. You got 79 on yours? Maybe button mashing is your skill. You have a lot of skills. You have quite a lot of skills. So I wouldn't be super surprised if that's among them. 79. Dang! Dang, that's some serious tapping. All right, maybe I'll come back to it too. Let me, before I try mine again, let's see what Pepe made. Actually, let's do Pepe's first. Pepe's got it added. Let's check it out. Where did Pepe put it? You said you put it on the Discord, Pepe? Are you sure? Are you sure you put it on the Discord? I'm inclined to believe you. I'm inclined to believe you. I really am. Games by you. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Oh, I see. You updated. Gotcha. All right. We got it. We got it. So this is a game Pepe has been working on. And can you tell us a little bit about what you added for this 1 hour? So we know, because it's a little different. You know, we're loosey-goosey here. We're all love. It's no shame. We don't want to be like, that doesn't count, you know. But since yours is a little different, maybe you can tell us what it is that you made in 1 hour and what it is you didn't make in 1 hour. Sounds like you made a level, which is pretty cool. The whole build is a small level you made, nothing fancy. Cool, awesome. And does it relate to the theme, or is it sort of not? It's okay if not, no shame. I didn't mean to like call you out. Is not the theme? It doesn't matter, because you know what? We're all friends here, and I think what is the most interesting part of this jam, to me, like what keeps me coming back, besides hanging out with you all, is getting to like cram game development within a 1 hour period. Like, whatever it is that you're developing in that period. All right, let's boot this up. You just pushed yourself in 40-ish minutes. All right, so you were late. So the lateness part of it is that you were late to the jam, didn't have a lot of time, and you did the best you could. That counts. Theme achieved. Cyberpunk's Afterlife, a game Pepe is working on anyway, but we got a special level design jammed out in only an hour. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I gotta get out the way. Wow. So this is all art Pepe had made before, but this little level was put together. Dang, so you had this. Nice. Oh, this feels good. Yes. Okay. So what WSD move, double jump enabled, pressing down in air to slam. Nice. Nice. It's kind of got like a Tetris feel with that slam. I like it. I like it. I really feel like I'm moving around. I also really like this level design. You know, Pepe, I'm remembering another entry that you did to one of these game jams where you had like, you built out like the level, you blocked out like a platformer level. This actually kind of reminds me of that. And that's the end. We made it. This really reminds me of that, Pepe. Let me restart the game. Because you have some great like level design skills. I don't know if you guys, some of you might remember, I started to make a video of it, but I never finished it. Oops, that's okay. Alt F4 out, yeah. I want to play it again. Yeah, the animation poses are really good. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Whoa. But I really like your level design. Like, I love that you have these little, like, boxes, like, lying around, and the way, like, you arranged them. It just kind of looks, it just looks legit. It looks like an area that would be in a game. Uppy. Uppy! Whoa. Wait, how am I worse than I was? How did I get worse at this? There we go. Nice. This is the music. Like these, just even arranging it this way, right? Like not just putting like one block here to jump up on, but having two. I think that's cool. Got a little drop down. It's just like neat little design choices. Wonder if I can get up here. Oh God. The answer is no. The answer is no, I cannot get up there. But I might be able to. I'm gonna try. I'm not giving up till I try. I must try. Where is the exit? Right here. One more go. I'm gonna see if I can get up on top at the end. That's my goal. Here we go. Let's do it. This is like the first level that you've made for this. Like the game jam got to be an opportunity for you to make a level for this for the first time. That is a deep honor that I am willing to accept having inspired. Okay, here you go. We're almost at that part. We try to climb up. Gotta try to climb up. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh God, I need coyote time. I need coyote time. I like it. With the original movement, you could super easy, but through walls. Oh, I love it, Pepe. Nice level design put together in only an hour. That's not bad. You got to know the tools well to put that together. Cheetos Play says, I'm currently making a horror game on Dreams. The name is weird, but it's called Bozo. Ooh, that sounds that does sound horrifying. That actually does sound horrifying. Bozo, that's a scary clown. That's like a scary clown. I don't care what anyone says. That clown was always scary. All right, let's see if we can do better on Rogies, and then we'll get out of here. Well, I'll try mine again, too. Go, 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 go. No, don't go. Stop, 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 car. Stop, car, stop, stop. Dude, I don't think, I mean, you see me like crawling up into myself trying to spam this button. I don't think I can do well. But at least, I mean, at the very least, I should be able to match what I got before, which was 64, right? I really do think I need to be more rhythmic. Like, look how long we kept that up there. That was pretty good. Wrong with my controller? No, there's not. It's me. No, it's me. I promise it's me. I promise it's me. Dang. I think I also have a flawed idea of what makes this easier. Okay? Here. Let me do this correctly. Because I like to think, like, if I get two fingers in there and I, like, slide my finger off the button, that like, is, like, a strategy. I don't think it is. I think it makes people like you reasonably think that there might be something wrong. And I think the only thing that's wrong is my strategy. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. I love that you also have the light changing color, too. Okay. Okay, here we go. No problem. That red light. I also have to say, this person is very obedient. Like, for there being absolutely no cross streets, and the red light is just there, presumably, to, like, troll drivers. Like, this person is being extremely patient. And props to them for just obeying the law. Can I beat 64? Can I beat 64? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, that was painful. Oh, that hurt. I did. 67. Yes. 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 I progress. I improve. I still can't beat Rogi, but that's okay. 67. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice one, Rogi. All right, let me see if my fix actually helped. I mean, if I don't run off the edge at the end, then we'll never know, but that's okay. I'm playing it one more time, and then we're gonna get out of here. You'd be so annoyed if there was floating traffic lights stopping me getting to work. Yeah, right? It's actually quite bleak and scary to think about. The idea of somebody, like, being in this situation. Like, that's a horror game. That was a horror game. Dream should have added online multiplayer before losing support. Yeah, I know it. I play this game every Tuesday, it's a game, but it's an app for mobile phones that has logic very similar to Dreams. It's called Hype, and it has online multiplayer. Oh no, I introduced an infinite loop. I broke my game, you guys. Roll back to the old version. Do it now before anybody finds out that my game is broken. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is the one we just saved. This is the one that works. I broke my game. So this one is the one that's broken, right? Super broken. Man, that time pressure, it makes you do things. You ran out of time, but you wanted to record voice lines saying, "Oh, damn it," every time you got a light. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. No, damn it. That's profoundly silly, and I love it. Because, I mean, there's some, like, cosmic, like, darkness, or, like, cosmic evil. I don't like calling darkness evil. That's just straight up evil. That there would be, like, a light that is always trying to mess you up. Is this fixable? Is my game fixable within this time frame? Guys, I think this might be the first time I've ever retroactively lost a jam. Like done well, had an entry that worked and was decent, and and then broke it. I think this is a first. I am honored to have had this experience with you today where I ruined my game jam. Latest online version. No, this is the one. Save this one as the latest. No, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it back in time. Hyper game dev history. We made it in an hour and then we ruined it in less than an hour. No, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get back, play it again, even though it's not gonna be fixed. That's okay. I'm still proud. Save it. Look, this is, for being late, I'm actually really impressed, like, with myself. Like, I started late, and I still came up with a game that, like, works, and that's playable. Like, dude, good job. Good job, Liz, you nailed it. Do I make the topic yourself, or do you generate it? I ask chat for the topic. I ask you guys for the topic, but often y'all don't have a suggestion, and that's fair. That's fine. So I just come up with something on the spot. So that's usually how that goes. I just make it up on the spot. But if you have topic suggestions, I will take them. 100%. So that's usually how we do it. All right, here we go. This is the game. It works. It's not bad. I want to give some big ol' thanks to some wonderful people who support this channel. Thank you for doing that. Let's see if I can do that while playing this game. Kind of. Sorta, yeah. These are some patrons who financially help this channel survive. Thank you for doing that. My great goodness, you all have helped me in so many times of turmoil. Truly, absolutely. And you can also, I have to remind you guys, you can also sign up for free on Patreon. Your name doesn't go up here, but you do help this channel tremendously because it means that we can stay in touch with you via email and the newsletters. And so that way you don't have to, necessarily come to YouTube or follow me on Twitter or any of that stuff. You'll get it right in your email inbox what's going on with Hyper Game Dev. Additionally, you can help this channel by leaving a thumbs up. Maybe we can get to 10. Maybe we can get to 10 thumbs up. I see we're at 8. Might be able to get up to 10. Yes, new high score. So that could be kind of something. I'd appreciate it if you can leave that thumbs up. Thank you for doing that. And if you're watching this after this live stream, you can click right here, right there, and watch more videos just like this one. If you're watching it live, you don't see it. But if you're watching this after, you probably see, you can click right there. I hope you click on that. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the newsletter stream if you want to be there. See you later. Goodbye. Much love.